Why do we fight? Because we like it.
I'm supposed to shadow something here.
Why don't you join us? Team up. Cause chaos.
Alright, we are not done yet. We are so far from done. Very far from done. So, I'm gonna hit F5. And we have... I haven't seen Landslide in a while. Yeah, so Tormentor, he was just on the previous one that I did. So, as well as Lord Andard. So, blue team, like I said, Tormentor, as well as Black Wolf and Menino Salevela. These names. As well as Blackface. On the red team, we have Haim Sum Juan, the Noisiest, D Master Live, and Lord Andard. Two of these guys I recently just saw a match on. So I'm curious to see what they're going to do in this game as well. Bleeding Edge so far, with every update the game does seem to improve, and I'm very happy that they did not just give up on this game in like the first 6 months or something, man. I'm really happy they didn't. Oh my god, Azrael's getting knocked down hard as fuck. As soon as we walk in, he's getting the hardest of knockdowns. Blackface, very low on health, but oh my goodness, got his life siphoned by Maeve in the process. We're gonna have to switch to somebody else. Menino on the blue team, sitting there AFK. Tormentor, we were just playing as him. He was probably playing as Makatu. Yeah, he's doing those heavy Shoryukens and knockdowns. Shoryuken, knockdown. Big belly knockdown. Pins him to the wall, decides to get a happy birthday off. He is literally over here by himself, but he's gonna have to take that. What is going on with blue team right now? Blightface sitting there chilling. Menino Salevera. I'm not sure if blue team is talking to themselves in the chat, but they gotta get this rolling right now. Menino, if you're gonna sit AFK like that, dude. Yeah, man, if you're gonna choose your character and sit AFK like that and do that to your team, come on, man. Come on, man. Anyway, red team, the noisiest. It is now 83-0, and B is the only objective right now. Oh my goodness, starts getting heavy knockdowns again. That had to be Tormentor. Yeah, Tormentor's over here. Tormentor seems like he's fairly comfortable with his Makatu. Big belly knockdowns again. Shoryuken. Big belly knockdown. You missed that. It's okay. He's looking to probably get with his team, but he has no team right now, which is the problem. Blue team is quite literally... Menino's. This is not done to... Okay, Menino's had to leave, man. This is not done to criticize people who do bad on their team. This is not done to criticize people at all. This is literally for the spirit of the game itself. And I'm gonna be real. This game looks like it's gonna be a huge bust, so... just gonna wing it, just gonna roll with it, see what blue team decides to do if they get a fourth teammate. But regardless, Blightface, he was getting sorry. I think this is a she, actually. Blightface, heavy knockdown, starting to take a lot of damage, hits that portal, and is definitely out of there. Chooses to mount up. Yeah, I think this is a she because I can see the pink ladder. Gets hit in mid-air. Gets anti-aired hard. Zero. Black Wolf, taking a lot of damage. Heavy knockdown, and that is it for Black Wolf. Tormentor, floating around in a bubble, but he's not on vacation, trust me. He's about to try to pin Lord Anarch to the wall. Heavy Shoryuken, big belly knockdown. Heavy Shoryuken decides to go unkillable for a second, big belly knockdown. He's doing a lot of damage by himself. I think Tormentor is just, he's in this game not to win, but to do the best that he can, and I can actually feel him on that. Blue team, still without a fourth player. I'm gonna switch over to the red team. Red team, they're able to chill this game. They're able to just chill this entire game. They're gonna wipe this game out. Granted, I've seen some heavy comebacks like this, so, and I would really like to commentate something like that if it will happen, but that's not gonna happen if Bleeding Edge doesn't give blue team a fourth member. Granted, you can win with 3 teammates depending on who's on the team. If we're talking like, you know, you got Maeve and another tank and maybe another tank or something like that. Man, I've seen it happen. Either way, Red team, the noisiest. He's gonna go up against Mach2 by himself. Well, not by himself, but you know what I mean. It's practically by himself the way he's getting hit right now. He's choosing to stay around his team. Red team, they get A. Tormentor, he's trying to fight these guys off as much as he possibly can. Sure, you can. Big belly knockdown. The noisiest is getting all that damage right now. Gets put into a cage. Pins him to the wall. The noisiest is trying to get that kill as much as he possibly can. Chrysalis is out, and Mach2 is about to take all that damage. And Mach2 is dead. But blue team, surprisingly, they did get a Damon on their team. Insane. Rolling around as Damon. Not necessarily sure what level Damon, but they also have a 0 on their team. Now if this was back at 200 points, then maybe they could maybe make a comeback, but they've got like 400. Blue team would have to hold every single objective and start wiping the red team left and right. They could, like if they beat Noisius right here now, but Noisius decided to teleport. Teleports back from the teleport he just teleported back into. And Damon's gonna mount up and they're gonna go and chase it down. They're gonna try to get the rest of these kills, but the objective is still back over here at, what was that, A? C? Always confuse these, but still. He looks like he's about to get a power up. Yep, he's about to get a power up for himself. Black Wolf chilling over here at A. He's a healer. They're gonna need some help. A is took. There's no way around that. Red team came in and they were not playing around. They took A. Granted, 0. He has a halo on his head. Halo is gone. He's looking to support Blight Phase as much as he possibly can, but man, they can actually, if you keep this healing up, you guys can do somewhat of a good comeback. I'm not sure if you can win, but blue team, you can make a serious comeback. I would love to see that, honestly. But Black Wolf, he's taking a lot of damage right now. He needs to get a wall in front of him fast. He has a halo around him, but he's going to have to mount up and get as much health as he can by himself. Tormentor, going back to Tormentor. He's trying to pin down this mecha as much as he can. Trying to stay next to his healer as much as he can as well. About to get that uppercut. Can he do it through the wall? No. Nid said you gotta go to this concert first before you get to that guy. Tormentor, trying to stay on top of A, but he's about to take a heavy, whoa, gives him the upcut and then pushes him back, pins somebody to the wall, tries to kill somebody, and he at least gets the kill, becomes unkillable, gets put into a cage, and Tormentor is again out. Tormentor has probably died the most in this game, but it's only because he's trying to put on for his team so much. I can't blame him for that. Blue team getting wiped, and this is going to be it. Red team 40 points away from getting what it is that they need. And blue team, they're just going to sit back and maybe hang back a little bit, because this is probably going to be it. It's not rude to say GG here. This is probably an easy GG right now. Blue team not necessarily trying hard, except Tormentor. Tormentor, he's in for getting as much as he possibly can as far as XP. He's in it to win it. And how did he not? What happened? They charged each other and he did not pin him to the wall just now. Tormentor getting lower on health by the second. It is not his fault. Chrysalis is out, and man, Chrysalis does a lot of damage. Granted, it is a special, it is a super, so it should do a lot of damage. Over here to Blight Phase. Blight Phase, dead. Gonna roll around here is Damon. Red team about to count it down in 6, 7, 8, 9, 600. That is it. GG's blue team. You tried your best, but either someone wasn't happy with the matchup or someone went AFK and they had to leave. Red team, I don't think it's necessarily fair to say that everyone did great and went 11-0 because blue team got wiped immediately, so there was almost nothing that they could do. Okay, so we should probably try to get a totally different match so that way we can make this a little bit more exciting, because that last one was not necessarily exciting. We need 665, man. 665 is an exciting map because of that freaking beam that happens in the middle. Literally. We are going to F5. And alright, I think this is going to be it. Hydrocore, we got Ace Game 74, Somber Nick, VK Sinclair. I've heard of you before. I've commentated you before. With Luffy 16, I think I've seen Luffy as well. But red team, we have Theru as well as Edward Teat, as well as Ares Lasting and Drask 31. This is objective control on Hydrocore. So 3, 2, 1, yes. Ace Game and VK Sinclair. They're probably friends with each other. If they're rocking the Powerpuff Girls icons like that, they're probably friends with each other. So, Luffy 16. I feel like I've seen you before, but you know, Bleeding Edge community is very small, so for me to say I've seen similar names, it's a very, I mean it, I've probably seen these names before. But regardless, Luffy rolling around as Zero. But we're going to switch over to the red team. Red team has a Kulev on their team. Yes, Drask. He's over there doing as much damage as he can to VK Sinclair. VK Sinclair running away as El Bastardo. But Somber Nick over here on the blue team. He's playing as Azrael. And Azrael he's got such good range and such good free... Yo, he has a wake-up attack, which is freaking crazy to me. He's gonna need it because Makutu is out here doing heavy Shoryuken knockdowns like I've said before. Azrael, Somber Nick, he's choosing to fight as many people. He's choosing to do as much damage as he can to as many people as he can. Red team, they were able to take A, but Somber Nick is about to die. He took way too much damage. Blue team got freaking wiped. I didn't even see how all of that happened. Blue team, I'm not even going to rewind that. All I saw was a bunch of X's, and blue team got wiped. But that doesn't mean anything. If blue team can get 2 objectives and make a good comeback, this can definitely happen. So, we got a Miko. Luffy decides to switch over to Miko. He probably needed to do a little bit more damage than Damon. He probably wasn't comfortable with the way that happened just now. He's going to go for a power-up. BK Sinclair rolling around as El Bastardo. He is sitting AFK a little bit. Yeah. They're going to sit AFK and maybe wait for the... Alright, they're waiting for the B objective to happen. Let's get back over here to... Who's rolling around as Damon? Yep, Theru. Rolling around as Damon on the red team. Red team, they are definitely holding down the B objective. And they are going to beat the ever-living crap out of Somber Nick. There's a Shadow Strike out and Somber Nick is down. There's no way he was not going to survive that. Ace Game, running so hard, but he's not going to be able to outrun the shadows. You can't hide from the shadows when Damon's out. Thero out here looking really, really good right now. Tries to give El Bastardo the spray, but VK Sinclair was not having none of that. Luffy 16. He's looking really low in health. Man, blue team is looking not too good right now. Blue team is getting so much done to him, it's not even crazy. I mean, it is crazy. Decides to freeze Makutu. Makutu says, I don't care for none of that, dude. Blue team's getting it. VK Sinclair chooses to switch to Buttercup. He's not sure what to do for this entire game. I mean, I could feel him. Like, literally, when you get wiped like that, you gotta start making decisions like that. Blue team looking to take over B. If they can hold down at least one objective, this can start being a fairly even match. BK Sinclair looking to do as much damage as he can, goes through the portal and actually backs out through the freaking portal. Where is the rest of blue team? There we go. Was looking for the rest of blue team to hop in. They're trying to do as much damage to this tank as possible. Makutu doing as much as he possibly can. Shoryukens, Buttercup, those blades are out. They're trying to kill this Makutu as fast as they can, and Makutu is finally dead. Azrael on the other team, Edward Teach. He's gonna need to get some health very, very soon. And Damon on the red team is also gone, which is very, very good for the blue team. So, blue team, VK Sinclair, he's chasing down Kulev, and man, Kulev is going to take a lot of damage. Chooses to leave Kulev and actually go for C. That's actually smart, because Kulev can actually last a very long time. So you might as well, this is it, blue team. Yes, blue team has all 3 objectives. This is how you make a comeback, but rolling around back over to C. VK Sinclair. Ooh, heavy big belly. Ooh, it's a big belly beatdown over here. He's looking to try to fight Makutu as much as he possibly can, but he's going to mount up. He's not going to be able to do it. Blue team just lost both objectives. They need to get either A or C in order to make this a way better comeback. They have 180. They're getting real close to the red team. Those blades are out, but Buttercup is very, very low on health. But she gets a life force, and it's about to be an even fight once again. He's going to go over to A, because let's be serious. They need to start focusing on getting objectives. Switching back over to, who was that? Azrael. He just collected C. Somber Nick. He's going to get pinned down to the wall. He's going to try to stay on top of this objective as much as he can, but man, that was a lot of damage lingering. Switching back over to Buttercup. VK Sinclair. He's going to hold down B, and objectives are done. The next objectives happen in 16 seconds. So it's going to be a huge fight in the center to determine some dominance right now. Right now, VK Sinclair choosing the best time to hop in. He's going to grab Kulev. Yep, I saw it coming. Grabs Kulev through the flame. Even though he had a shield, he took a lot of damage for that. Gets a heavy knockdown from somebody. It was probably Makatu. These guys are fighting for the B objective hard. Nid invites him to the concert, said it's free if you want to come. It's free concert. You can't beat that. Buttercup staying on top of B. About to grab the fuck out of Edward. I see that chain ain't coming. No, decides to give him the electric slide for a second. Blades are out, and Edward, he is dead. Tries to get through the portal, but Miko was not having none of that. Blue team still looking good. I have faith. They're about to run the fuck out of B. Whoever that Damon was, he got out of there fast. He had no choice but to get out of there. So there's only one objective, and that's good for blue team. 260. They can actually make this comeback. Drask, he's going to try to put the healing circle down on blue, but they immediately got that shit out of there. Makatu is coming in. VK Sinclair, not having none of that shit. Gets bamboozled into the portal? No, I think a portal happened on the bamboozle, and VK Sinclair was actually saved a little bit. Puts his oil slick down and decides to let those blades out. Luffy 16, trying to help him as much as he possibly can. Ooh, heavy knockdown. But Makatu has his team totally unblockable right now. That portal is out, and ooh, Buttercup's doing knockdowns as well. They need some health. Blue team needs some health real quick, and Miko is right there with it. He needs to keep Miko alive as fast as possible. Nid has to do something as well. And Buttercup is down as well as Miko, and I have a feeling that Nid is going to follow. No. Nid's at a distance, so he's not going to follow. Blue team, not struggling, but they're straggling behind just a little bit. Right now, red team is going to get the lead because both B and C are open. So they're going to be able to take both objectives without having to get any trouble. Blue team, I feel like they might start to fall apart here, depending on how they get together. Right now, though, Thero, he has a power-up, and he's going to start coming in and giving people with the fucking Shadow Strike. VK Sinclair hits an ult, and man, there's a dead Makatu on the team if I've ever seen one. Decides to give Edward Tech a couple uppercuts. The game has to load in. I actually think it's real funny when this happens. That dial-up sound is in my head right now, I'm telling you. Oh my god, AOL. Anyway, the game is back on, and those blades are out. VK Sinclair decides to give some heavy uppercuts. He decides to grab Thero. Thero still had that power-up from before. He's going to be rolling around as Damon. Luffy 16, choosing to stay next to Buttercup. VK Sinclair, he's trying to take out Damon. Damon is... where's Damon? He's up there. He's just sitting there AFK, and VK is trying to decide what's his deal. Damon has a power-up, and it's going to go completely to waste. But... blue team, 370 to 399. They are very close to red team. Switching over to the B objective. It's a fight going down here. Ace game. He's going to do as much damage as he possibly can. Blue team, they're going to stay on top of B, and they actually got that. Ace game gets a heavy knockdown from Makatu. Makatu's getting very low in health, though. Very low in health. And he actually decides to leave. I knew someone was going to come to this concert. And Chrysalis also was out. I didn't even see that. Chrysalis did so much damage to Ace Game just now. Ace Game looking to try to get out of there. He's very low in health. Miko tries to give him health, but that was all that was going to happen. Switching back over to Azrael. Somber Nick. He's going to try to get B all by himself. And more than likely, he's going to get over to the A objective. Can he portal up there? No, I don't think he can. It's all good though, because Miko is over here on B. She's trying to hold it down as much as she can, but she's going to get wiped. VK Sinclair, he had to witness all of that, but he's going to actually choose to go around and maybe go for B by himself. Yeah. He's going to get a little distraction and get beat by himself, but I think he's getting chased. Yeah, at work, Tech is going to try to chase him down. The Slick is out, and man, he's going to hold B by himself. But Makutu now comes in. Makutu gets a heavy stun, and man, I have a feeling, oh, they go unkillable. VK Sinclair gets pinned to the wall. He's taking a little bit of some damage, more damage than he probably thought right now. The fight is going down at B. Granted, the A objective also needs a little bit of some attention. Blue team, I still have faith. No one's on top of C. If they can hold at least these two objectives for a while, that can happen. But VK Sinclair as well as Luffy 16 gets wiped. Azriel, Somber Nick, he's going to stay at A by himself. Blue team still holding two objectives. Granted, red team has at least a 100-point lead. Decides to pop his ult. Azriel's second ult, I can see it being used on something where it counts to push people off, but you know, it just I think it pushes them and then it slows them for a second. I haven't seen that ult used at a high skill level, is what I'm saying. But regardless, Somber Nick, he goes in and gets immediately wiped. I have a feeling that red team is gonna hold it down. Damon's out here with a power up, and it is 580 to 460. Blue team is not gonna be able to make it, and that is gonna be it. GG's all around. This was definitely a better game than the last one previously. So on the red team, we have Drax 31. 14-2. Not bad. Not bad. As well as Ares lasting doing 13 damage as far as the damage that was taken. The most damage in this game done was Ace Game with 15,000, huh? I actually think that's fairly accurate. Who was Buttercup? Ah, crap. Who was Buttercup? No, VK Sinclair was Buttercup. He did at least 9,000 damage. Not bad. GG's all around. GG's all around. That was a way better game than the one that I had to do previously. Ugh. Alright. That wasn't too bad of a drop in on the watch zone today. That wasn't too bad. Not necessarily too many levers. Not too many levers happened. Not too many disconnects. And we did get a little bit of some 665 in there. But guys, I'm of course I'm not done. I'm gonna keep doing whatever it is that I do. But for the most part, I'm gonna wrap it up just for this little brief moment. Guys, you should know me by now. My name is Chaos the Gamer, and yes, I like Bleeding Edge. So what? Everyone else does. It's a game. You can't have it absolutely perfect, but you know, it is the way it is. It's practically perfect from it being updated so constantly. But regardless, for those of you who don't know me, my job is to play video games so that you don't have to. And for God's sake, you should totally play this game to at least try. Granted, I'm probably going to hop on Fall Guys because I got addicted to trying to get those crowns. But for the most part, I'm going to stop lingering around. I hope you guys are doing safe out there. And as always, peace.